Hi, this is the Unconventional Woman speaking. This will be my final blog presented at the symposium about artists' identities at Birkbeck, University of London, and posted this evening along with the final 3 dates of a 50-date experiment. Now that the experiment is over, I want to take a few minutes to speak more in depth about some of the motivations and thinking behind this project. So, let's begin the story at the beginning. I was finishing my MFA at Goldsmiths. It was August, and I had to vacate my studio at the end of the month. Because I was not from the EU, there were severe restrictions on my employability, compounded by my expertise in the fine arts, and I would be forced to leave my home of 2.5 years in January if I failed to get full-time employment. Because of the huge cost of tuition and living, I was on a very short leash with my family, who expected me to get employed as soon as possible and stop being a parasite. Maybe the normal thing to do would be to go home, but if I did that, I could expect to lose all the social capital I had earned in London, which was supposed to be working towards my career. While I was at school, I had been making objects and installations. My motivation was to create spaces which freed people from the stressful world of constant commodification. I just wanted people to experience space and connect to sensual experiences. But at this point, my objects went into a storage locker that cost hundreds of pounds. Because they occupied time and space, which also cost money, the objects had trouble connecting with anybody. I knew my strategy had to change. So while I was at Goldsmiths making objects, I had also been doing some research about dating, which had to do with my interests. Like, why is everything so commodified until we can't think of anything and except like how much things cost and what passport you have. Like, we don't even have time to think of anything else. And it prevents people from having empathy and connecting with other people. All the social structures become extremely patriarchal, superficial.